Hi guys, in the given question, we are given a container which has 45 gulab jamuns. Each of the gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to 30% of its volume. We have to find approximately how much syrup would be found in these 45 gulab jamuns. The shape of a gulab jamun is like a cylinder which is having two hemispherical ends. The dimensions are given to us over here. So if you look at this container over here, this container has 45 gulab jamuns. Let's take one of them out. Now this gulab jamun, you will see it's having a cylinder which is of length 5 centimeters. This is the cylindrical portion over here, and it's having two hemispherical ends, hemisphere and hemisphere. Now since each of the gulab jamun contains 30% of its volume sugar syrup, so let's try to calculate the volume of one gulab jamun. So if you look at this, the volume of one gulab jamun, what would be the volume of one gulab jamun? You will see the gulab jamun is having a cylinder, so it would be equal to the volume of cylinder plus 2 times the volume of hemisphere, because we have two hemispherical ends, so twice the volume of hemisphere. Now let's talk about the dimensions. If you look at the dimensions for the cylinder, we can consider the height of the cylinder h as 5 centimeters. The diameter is equal to 2.8 centimeters. So this diameter is equal to 2.8 centimeters, and which is equal for both the hemisphere and the cylinder. So radius for both of them, that would be equal to diameter by 2. So 2.8 centimeters by 2, which would be equal to 1.4 centimeters. Now we can easily find this volume. The volume of any cylinder, we know that's always equal to pi r square h. So it would be equal to pi r square h plus twice the volume of hemisphere. The volume of any hemisphere, that's equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. We know all the dimensions. Now all we have to do is substitute the values over here. So the volume of one gulab jamun you will get, that would be equal to, if you substitute the values, we can take pi r square common from this. So it would be equal to h plus 4 by 3 times r. Now let's substitute the values. 22 by 7 pi into r square. So it would be equal to 1.4 centimeters square multiplied with h plus 4r by 3. So h, that's equal to 5 centimeters. So 5 centimeters plus 4 by 3 times radius, once again 1.4 centimeters. Now if you calculate this value, the volume of one gulab jamun which you will get, that would come out to be 25.05 centimeters cube. This is the volume of one gulab jamun. Now how many gulab jamuns do we have over here? We have 45 gulab jamuns. So volume of 45 gulab jamuns, that would be equal to 45 into 25.05 centimeters cube. This is the volume of these complete 45 gulab jamuns. Now each of the gulab jamun soaks 30% of its volume, equal to sugar syrup. So the volume of sugar syrup, if we have to find, that would be equal to 30% of this volume, 30% of the volume of these 45 gulab jamun. So it would be equal to 30 by 100 into 45 into 25.05 centimeters cube. If you calculate this volume, the volume you will get, the volume of sugar syrup soaked inside these 45 gulab jamuns, that would come out to be 338 centimeters cube. This is the required volume of sugar syrup.